Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rika and I'll be your host for today's webinar. It is a pleasure to welcome you to UTrade's Market Outlook, the January Effect. And without further ado, I would like to introduce our speaker for this afternoon. He has been working as a technical analyst for Unicapital Securities Inc. for 4 years and exposed to the capital market for more than 10 years. He also passed the PSE Certified Security Specialist for last 2011, sorry. Mr. Cristopher San Pedro is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Economics from the University of Santo Tomas. He also took his Master of Arts in Economics at the University of Santo Tomas Graduate School. Mr. Cristopher is responsible for the coverage of the global and local markets. He also writes and publishes reports for both traditional and online UTrade clients. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you, our technical analyst, Mr. Cristopher San Pedro. But of course, before that, I would like to discuss the program reminders. Program reminders. Questions will be entertained after the presentation. You can either send questions via Q&A window located in the Zoom taskbar. And should you require assistance online during the webinar, please do not hesitate to click the chat option in the taskbar so our technical team can assist you via chat window. Please be advised that we do not issue e-certificates for free webinars. Once again, let us all welcome Mr. Cristopher San Pedro, Unicapital Securities Technical Analyst. Hi, Kiko.
Hello, audio, mic test, okay naman? Kumusta?
Yes, Kiko, clear.
Okay, hi, good afternoon everyone. So it's a pleasure to be here. So buena mano tayo ngayon. So this is our first market outlook for the year. So kumusta po everyone? So I'm going to share my presentation for today. Oh, testing, okay naman? Rika, nakikita niyo yung sa screen sharing, no? Okay?
Yes, Kiko, it's clear naman.
Okay, let me know lang if there are technical problems. Interfere mo lang ako ASAP. Okay?
No problem.
Thank you. So, yeah. So, good afternoon everyone. So, right now, oh, wow. So, medyo na stage fright ako. We have, ang dami nating viewers, no? Okay, so, good afternoon everyone. So, welcome to the Market Outlook. So, I chose the word January effect. Okay, so sino rito familiar na sa January effect? Okay, so familiar na ba kayo sa term na January effect when it comes to investing? Okay, so that will be our agenda for today. Okay, so we have 4 topics to discuss. Okay, the January effect, what is it? Okay, so what's going to be its underlying impact sa local markets natin? Okay, so I want to discuss this with you because I believe most of you here might be newbie investors or first-time investors pa lang ngayon. Okay, so you will have a special lesson today regarding the impact, regarding what is the January effect and its impact with regards to our local and global markets. Okay, and then second, we will have a global and local markets review. Okay, so if you're following me since last year, di ba, every month, if you're following our webinars sa UTrade Facebook page, we are reviewing the global and local markets. Okay, so when naman tayo, let's review what happened, okay, at the first trading week of this year. And then third one, I think most of you are looking forward to this one. We will have the traders game plan, stock picks for this month of January. So what stocks to watch out for this month, okay? And then last but not the least, I heard gusto niyo ng mas mahabang session, so we will comply. Okay, we will comply. Rest assured, we will have a healthy consultation session later. So i-ready niyo lang yung mga questions niyo, stock related concerns. Okay, sa stock market lang ha, bawal love life. Okay, joke. Just kidding. Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin with our discussion. Okay, so what is the January effect? Okay, January, this is the first month of the year. Okay, buena mano. Okay, investors are generally bullish. investors are generally bullish at the first month of the year. Okay? So, fueled sila by optimism. Bakit sila bullish? Because, okay, fresh start. We're optimistic. We're optimistic for the year. Okay? Diba? Year full of blessings and surprises. So, lahat optimistic. Okay? The January effect is a seasonal scenario wherein the institutional investors were looking at the government and foreign local private funds. Okay, sila yung mga big shot sa market. Sila yung mga billion, trillion ang pondo sa market. Tayo, we can classify ourselves as retail investors. Ako, 'di ba, tayo sa UTrade, mayroon tayong mga personal account. Ako sa mga clients ko, they have personal accounts at UTrade. Okay, we are retail investors. Ang mga pag sinabi nating institutional investors, this involves the government and private funds, GSIS, SSS, nag-i-invest din sila sa market. Meron din silang exposure. Yung mga contributions na binibigay natin sa government, SSS, GSIS, okay, PhilHealth, portion of it, ini-invest din nila sa market. Okay? Meron silang mga fund managers to do it. Di ba? I think most of licensed fund managers. Okay? And then, this also involves the foreign investors. Sila yung mga billion-billion ng pondo. Okay? So, yun ang mga institutional investors. Tandaan niyo yun, guys. Institutional investors. Tayo, retail investors. Okay? So, the institutional investors, given malaki, billion-billion, trillion ng pondo nila sa market. Okay? They are, diba? So, you can assume na malaki yung influence nila sa market. They have, kumbaga, unlimited money yan eh. They have so many inflows every month na dumarating sa fund nila na pwede nilang i-deploy sa market. Okay? Be it sa Philippine market, sa equity market sa ibang bansa, pwedeng sa bonds, okay? Pwedeng sa money market. It depends sa fund manager. Okay? So given may billion-billion silang pondo, they can influence the market. Diba? Okay? And these institutional investors are taking this opportunity for their portfolio window dressing at the start of the year. Ito yung January effect. Okay? Isipin nyo, pag sinasabi natin window dressing, kumbaga, nagpapakitang gila sila sa mga client sila. Diba? Sa boss nila. Okay? Ito yung pagkakataon nila to showcase their portfolio, to improve their portfolio. Okay? Kailangan syempre, pag may portfolio ka, 'di ba? Pag magpe-present ka, magpe-present ka sa clients mo, papakita mo palagi na, may mga talo ako, losing positions ako, 'di ba? Siyempre gusto nila may mai-report sila na magagandang stock positions, magagandang investment sila, 'di ba? Saan mo nilagay yung mga billion-billion pera, 'di ba? Sasabihin ng boss nila sa fund manager, 'di ba? Saan mo nilagay yung billion-billion pera natin? Saan mo na-invest? Kumusta? Is it performing well or is it at a loss? 'Di ba? Yun yung mga ginagawa nila ngayong January. Okay, ito yung ginagawa nilang time para mag-window dress. Okay? So the institutional investors will generally, number one, pag mayroon silang least performing stock positions, okay, ito yung mga losing positions sila, medyo baga below cost yung market price nila ngayon. So what they normally do ay they sell the least performing stock positions. Kumbaga, binebenta nila yan at market. Okay, sinesell down talaga nila. Diba? So ano magiging impact nun sa mga particular stocks, 'di ba? Bumababa. 'Yun yung mga napansin nyo, 'di ba, nung December or early this year, 'di ba? Itong first week na 'to, 'di ba? May mga stocks na patuloy pa rin bumababa, 'di ba? Particularly pag malaki yung volume nun, it could be blue chips or second and third liners, 'di ba? So yan, possible yan. Sinell down yan ng mga fund managers, okay? Kasi least performing stock position sila. And then ito yung ginagawa nila ngayon. They have funds, diba? They have funds to for the year, to start the year. So they buy potential outliers. Yan, ito, nagde-deploy na sila ng funds sa market. For example, sa Philippine market natin, bumibili na sila ng mga stock. Okay? It could be either blue chips or second liners. Okay? Then they also increase stock positions on best performing stocks in their portfolio. If they have existing stock portfolio acquired last year na maganda pa rin yung performance, possible they could either take profit or they could increase position pag alam nilang maganda pa yung potential niya sa charts and fundamentals. Okay, pag maganda yung pwedeng i-medium to long term. Okay? One of the best performers natin ngayon, ASEN. Di ba? Kumusta? Sino dito may mga ASEN ngayon? Sino yung bumili sa ASEN? Sino yung nagbenta ng ASEN kanina? Di ba? So, as you have noticed sa mga disclosures ng ASEN, sino yung mga nag-i-invest sa kanya ngayon, di ba? So, may nag-i-invest ngayon, di ba? May funds na nag-i-invest sa kanya. Ang pinaka-latest is GIC, no? It is a fund. I think, kung di ako nagkakamali, sa Singapore ba yun? Basta global wealth fund siya. Nag-invest sila ng 20 billion at least, no, sa ASEN. Okay, so ito yung mga pang-buena mano ginagawa ng mga institutional investors sa January effect. Okay? At ito yung ano yung impact niya sa market. Okay, given kung nagde-deploy siya ng funds sa atin. Okay, nagde-deploy ng funds particularly sa local market natin sa index, sa PSEI or sa Philippine Stock Exchange particularly. Okay? So meron tayong potential bullish scenario. There is a bullish impact. Okay? The bullish impact will depend on the volume and value turnover. Okay? Possible gumaganda market natin ito pag nagde-deploy sila ng funds sa mga sa index particularly. Okay? And then ito pa yung isa pang babantayan ninyo. Ano pa yung mga potential na bullish impact? Pag malaki yung foreign buying, bantayan natin yan guys. Pag malaki ang foreign buying sa isang stock or particularly sa market natin, pag net foreign buying ang market natin, expect nyo na may bullish impact yan. Okay? Malaki ang factor for the foreign investors to either dalawang scenario yan eh. Pag bumibili sila sa market natin, tumataas ang demand sa stocks, potentially magiging healthy market natin. If they want to stay away sa market natin, they are selling cash positions, selling spree sila, that would result to free fall. Okay? So yun yung dalawang factor na impact ng foreign buying. Pag bullish sila, bibili, tataas ang market natin. Pagka bearish sila sa market natin, they will dump billions and trillions. Potential yan. Normally, isang buwan, dalawang buwan para ma-dump nila yan. Kaya bumababa yung market natin. Nagko-correct. Okay? Okay, so if you will ask me sa index natin, pag nag-breakout tayo sa 7.3, that will begin yung potential na January effect. Ito na yun, magtutuloy-tuloy yung bullish January effect. Particularly sa PSEI, sa mga index, okay, sa mga blue chips. Once we break out and stay above 7.3, I believe yan yun. Nararamdaman na natin yung January effect. Okay? So, nag-umpisa na yung January effect. If you're observing second and third liners, di ba? Nakita nyo dito, yung ASEN, di ba? May mga lumilipad na ngayon, di ba? May SUN, PHR, APL. Yan, nag-uumpisa na January effect in particular sa kanila. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagtaas sila. Napansin niyo, di ba? So, may demand pa rin sa mga stocks like that. Okay? Doon nag-umpisa na January effect sa mga, I believe, dun sa mga second and third liners. Okay? So, we have to watch sa PSEI kung magtutuloy-tuloy yung January effect. We need to break and stay above 7.3. Okay? So, ano yung marirecommend ko? Trading strategies and mindsets. Okay? As we try to anticipate the January effect ngayong taon na ito, ngayong 2021. Okay? I have presented here 5 strategies. Okay? These are part of the learnings that I have gathered last year. So, nag-journal ako. I took the last 2 weeks of December to review my trades, to review the overall market performance last year. Okay? So these are one of the 5 lessons that I have learned. Okay? Number 1, watch the year-to-date leaders in search for the next alpha stock. Again, watch the year-to-date leaders in search for the next alpha stock. Diyan nag-uumpisa eh. If you're going to observe anong stocks ang magiging best performers ngayong taon na to, mag-focus kayo sa top 20 na year-to-date leaders. Doon normally nag-uumpisa, doon kayo makakita ng mga outliers. Okay? And then second, always take account yung variable change. Tandaan nyo guys, hindi pwedeng permable tayo. Diba? Yung mindset nyo, bullish palagi. You also need to account yung variable change. When it comes to variable change, you need to be dynamic, di ba? May bullish and bearish scenario tayo ina-anticipate. Diba? Dapat prepared ka pag bullish ang market. Dapat prepared ka rin pagka bearish ang market. Pag may mga bad news, the investor sentiment, naging fearful na naman sila, fearful ang investor sentiment. Expect na magiging volatile na naman ang market natin. Diba? I'm not ruling out kung maulit na naman yung last year. Okay? It all depends right now kasi dalawang factor na lang yan eh. It's all about the battle between the vaccine rollout versus yung COVID-19 pandemic kung magkakaroon ng second wave. It is now critical battle between vaccine rollout and the second wave threat. So pag alam natin na tuloy-tuloy ang vaccine rollout, alam natin that the vaccine can combat this second wave threat and particularly yung mutation. So that is a good news. That is a good news for the market. Yeah, we can assume na lalaban yung vaccine rollout. We can be bullish pa. Okay? So third one is no risk management, no trade. Okay, no risk management, no trade. So you need to define where to buy, where to cut, where to take profits. Okay? Tandaan niyo yan palaging tatlo, where to buy, where to sell, where to take profits, where to cut. Yan, yung apat na factors na yun sa pagre-risk management. Hindi kayo pwedeng ma-inlove sa isang stock. Na pag bumababa na siya, sasabihin mo na lang, ay long term na ako dito. Down na ako 50%, 20%, 30%, long term na ako rito. Wala na ba? Hintayin ko na lang. Tandaan niyo palagi capital preservation ng ball game natin dito. Hindi yung pagandahan tayo ng kikita na dapat tataas lang siya. Okay? Diba? Hindi yung nalabanan natin dito. Okay? And then, fourth one is focus on the trades that will give you a higher risk-reward ratio. Okay, dun kayo sa 3 and above. Mas maganda yung risk-reward ratio nyo, go for that trade. Dapat mataas yung risk-reward ratio. Okay, what is risk-reward ratio? This is the amount you're willing to risk, diba? This is the amount that you are expected to gain if in a particular amount that you're going to risk. Yan yung risk-reward ratio. Diba? Ang gusto natin na mas mataas yung ina-expect mo na gains than the risk involved. Diba? Kasi expect naman natin hindi naman 100% ang accuracy natin sa market. Okay, there will be times na tama ka palagi. There will be times na may mali. Kailangan natin mag-cut loss. So, ang goal natin is profitability. So, you need to focus on those trades na mas magandang risk-reward ratio. Kasi labanan yan eh. Yung iba gusto mataas yung batting average sila, mataas yung accuracy nila sa pag-predict ng market. Okay? Trust me guys, you don't have to be 100% all the time correct sa market. Kailangan lang mag-focus kayo kung saan yung mas maganda yung risk-reward ratio ninyo. Okay? Tandaan nyo, profitability is better than yung accuracy sa market. Tandaan nyo, you can't beat the market. Eh. Ang goal natin to survive, to be profitable, ang goal natin, mag-focus kayo kung saan yung mas mataas ang risk-reward ratio. Okay? Last but not the least, ito yung gusto kong mindset ninyo for the year. You are always a student of the market. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, ay, natalo ko si market, kumita ako ngayong week na to. Dahil nasakyan ko si Asen, si Dito, nasakyan ko si APL, nasakyan ko yung FA, nasakyan ko yung Santras. Talo ko si market, ang galing-galing ko na. Tandaan nyo, the moment you said na ako ang pinakamagaling, natalo ko yung market, that could be the start of your downfall. You need to be humble all the time. Tandaan nyo guys, the market is unpredictable at times. There will be times na mali yung trading plan mo and you have to adapt. You are always a student of the market. Okay, tandaan nyo palagi yan. You are always a student of the market. Ang dami nating matututunan dito sa investment journey. Hindi lang, it's not about na kikita ko palagi. Ang maganda rito yung training ninyo. Yung training on how to become a profitable investor. Okay, you are always a student of the market. Okay. So yeah, let's begin. Let's begin yung local and global market review. So I'm going to do a dual screen presentation here. So on the left side will be the charts, on the right side will be the charts. On the right side will be the presentation. Okay, para mas makita niyo mabuti. Okay? So right now, let's go with the Dow Jones. Pisa natin to. Yeah, on the right side. Sorry, apologies. So on the left side, ito yung chart. No? On the right side, yung presentation. Rika, okay naman, no? Okay naman sa inyo. Sa screen, okay naman?
Yes, Kicks. Okay naman
Alright,
siya.
good. Thanks. So, yan. Guys, I think, Rika, bibigay ba tayo replay nito? Or sa ano, no? Sa UTrade, no?
Actually, we're going to post it on our YouTube channel. So maybe later, discuss din natin yan.
Thank you. O yan guys
Alright.
So kung meron kayong mga friends na hindi nakapanood ito na yung chance, ipakalat nyo ito sa kanila. Okay, we have charting sessions ngayon kung i-reviewin natin yung local and global markets. Plus, later on, i-present ko rin yung mga potential outliers. Okay? So, we will have a replay. Pag hindi sila nakapanood, sabihan nyo sila. Okay? If you want to a replay of this presentation, you can view it on YouTube as well. Okay? So, yan. Next, okay. Puntahan natin yung global market. Dito muna tayo mag-focus. Okay? Maganda kasi overview tayo, top to bottom view. We focus on the global markets, how it can impact our local market as well. Diba globalization tayo. Baga yung impact niya, mayroong connection talaga eh. Kaya top to bottom view ang analysis natin. We start with the global markets, and then as we move along mag-focus tayo sa local markets natin. So, makikita niyo yan, di ba? Kaya ako pinapresent din ng global markets, makikita niyo yung relationship nila. Are they positively related? Are they negatively related? Or neutral lang sila? Okay, so yan yung gusto ko matutunan din nyo today. That is why I'm going to present the local and global markets first before we go with the stock picks. Okay, top to bottom view tayo. Okay. First one is the Dow Jones. Okay, so Dow Jones, this is sa US. Diba? So US market closed last night at 31,041.13. Diba? Alam niyo na, nagka-riot na sa kanila. Ito eh. So alam naman natin na sino yung nanalo presidente, si Joe Biden. I think the market generally likes the result. Diba? Gusto nila ng change. The market reacted positively sa results ng election. Market positively reacted sa results na pinonfirm na nila si Joe Biden. Diba? Nagkaroon ng kaunting gulo dun sa Capitol. And buti natapos din naman agad, but it's very alarming na may division pa rin sa country nila. Okay, so hopefully magkaroon na ng unity as they have a new administration. Okay, si Joe Biden. Sana si Joe Biden, imbes na maging divisive yung US, maging ma-unify na niya. Okay? So, right now, the market loves him. The market loves Joe Biden as explained in this uptrend channel. So, the Dow Jones closed at an all-time high. The Dow Jones closed at 31,041.13. Diba? So, alam natin, uptrend ang Dow Jones. Bullish siya. What's the trend? And then, the support and resistance zones. Okay? Critical yan. So we expect a support zones bullish lalo as long as mag-hold ang 30,000 and 29,643.64. Next resistance target natin, I won't be surprised pag nagtuloy-tuloy siya mag-hold ang 30,000. We can target 32,000 next sa Dow Jones. Okay? So yeah, 32,000 to 36,000 ang tinatarget ko sa kanya pag nagtuloy-tuloy ang Dow Jones, okay? Pag nagtuloy-tuloy itong bullish uptrend natin as ito. So kitang-kita naman natin sa 36,000 sa Fibonacci projection. So I'm using Fibonacci projections, I'm using trend lines, I'm using support and resistance, I'm using 15-day RSI as well. Okay? So if you're asking me ano yung ginagamit ko mga indicators, basic lang. So I don't want it to be very complicated. Kasi yun isa sa mga natutunan ko, you need to keep it simple and short. Kiss, kumbaga. So, you don't have to learn everything. Mahalaga, profitable ka and comfortable ka sa charting tool mo, the trading system. Okay, so with the Dow Jones, bullish tayo. Next, Nasdaq. Kumustahin naman natin yung Nasdaq. So, Nasdaq. Mas malaki yung screen natin. Nasdaq Index. So, yan. Nasdaq Index. So, I'm a bit cautious last night na napansin ko. Akala ko baka magkaroon ng bearish divergence. However, the moment na nag-close siya, ayun na, 12,939. So, the moment it breaches this resistance zone sa 13,000, magiging bullish bias na naman tayo sa Nasdaq. So, it could test the next resistance zone sa 13,500 and 14,000. Okay, as long as mag-hold na itong 12,500 and 12,200 na support zones. Okay, so the trend is your friend until it bends. So same sa Dow Jones, bullish scenario din sa Nasdaq Index. Okay, the US market remains healthy, to be honest. okay, as supported by this trend line at yung mga support zones that we have identified. Okay, sino dito yung nagbabantay ng oil? So, yan. Bad news guys, no? Expect nyo, di ba? Sino yung nanood dito nung year-end outlook natin, no? So, di ba, we believe na, yun nga, bullish si oil, no? Magkakaroon ng expect more oil price hike in the coming days as shown by this bullish uptrend line sa oil. So, we're looking at the weekly chart. Next, oil now is doing 51.11. Okay. So, alam natin trend is your friend until it bends. Uptrend pa din siya, just like the Dow Jones. So, the oil is now targeting 52.27 and 54.61 na resistance zones. So, bullish as long as mag-hold tong 47 na support zone. Okay. So, bad news guys. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang oil price hike. So, apologies. So, we have a bad news sa oil. Okay. So, bakit? Diba? So, diba? Nag-reopen na economy, number one. So, may demand na, transportation, dadala na tayo ng mga kotse. Diba? Hindi lang naman sa Pilipinas, sa ibang bansa. Secondly, diba? Napansin nyo, may mga flights na rin na aeroplano. Nag-uumpisa na rin yung demand sa oil. And last but not the least, yung factor ng winter. Diba? Winter, nagsarado yung mga hydro plants. Diba? So, hydroelectric power plants. So, ang demand nila ngayon, diesel, power muna. So, possible kaya tumaas din ng oil, 'di ba? Kailangan din nilang painitin yung mga countries, 'di ba? Yung mga people that are living sa mga winter, nakakaranas ng winter ngayon. So, kailangan nila ng heater, no? Kailangan nila paano aandar ang heater, 'di ba? Diba? Hindi naman pwedeng electric power lang palagi. So, kailangan mo ng diesel, kailangan mo ng oil to power these equipments. Okay, so this explains the bullish bias sa oil. So, as long as mag-hold tong 47 and 50, I won't be surprised if balikan na tong 54 and 59 dollars per barrel. Okay, so watch the bullish transition ng oil. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin. Who among you here are investing in Bitcoin? Sa mga nag-trend following dyan. Okay, did you know during March and April na recommend natin yan sa UTrade? So are there viewers here na kasama ko na nung March, April, May na ni-review natin yung Bitcoin at sabi natin pwede nang bumili? I think nag-recommend tayo rin na nasa dito pa lang siya, no? Nasa 4,000 to 5,000 level na siya. Pa-recover na siya. So congratulations. So, I hope nag-hold kayo ng Bitcoin. Okay, right now it's doing 38,000, no? After encountering a resistance here at 40,402. Okay, so if you will ask me paano ang strategy kay Bitcoin, buy the dip. Buy the dip. Diba? Parang ngayon, after it encountered the resistance dito sa 40,402, so nag-correct na siya. It's now down by 1%, diba? Nag-test pa siya, diba? Tingnan natin yung daily chart. Ayan. So, based sa daily chart, ito yung support zones na nakikita natin. Near 36,618 at itong 34,800. So, dito kayo mag-aabang kung gusto niyo bumili ng Bitcoin. Okay, as a beginner, ano yung marirecommend ko? Yung coins.ph, di ba? So, yan, si fiancé ko, din siya na nag-i-invest ngayon sa coins.ph. Ang maganda kasi doon, nakapangalan sa inyo account. And pag kumita kayo sa Bitcoin, yung kita pwede yung ipangbayad sa mga bills. Malaki. Kumbaga, parang GCash yung coins.ph. Diba? Dynamic siya. Okay? So, yung pagka naman mga serious trader, I think gumagamit iba ng Binance. Binance. Okay. Pero ako, coins.ph mo nagamit namin. So, yan. If you're planning to buy Bitcoin, you buy the dip. So, assuming near 36,000, 35,000, 34, pag nagkaroon ng mga semi-panic, mabilis kasi volatile yan. Tandaan nyo, maliit lang yung dip niya, bibili na kayo agad. Okay, dito siguro pwede kayo mag-testing dito, 38.7, tapos 36 yung susunod, 35. Every $1,000 siguro mag-buy the dip kayo, mag-average down kayo. Okay, so next resistance target ko sa Bitcoin, di ba? Pag nag-hold na tong 34,800 at 30,000, bullish bias pa rin tayo. Ang next resistance target ko sa kanya this first quarter should be somewhere around 46,000 na. 46 to 50,000. Okay? Ang gusto kasi natin sa Bitcoin, maganda mag-consolidate muna siya. But yun nga, problema talaga, tuloy-tuloy eh. Ang taas ng demand, parabolic siya. Okay, so you buy the dip na lang. Hindi naman yung sunod-sunod na tataas. So abangan nyo na lang yung mga dip. Mabilis siya, given volatile. Diba? Ang gusto ko kasi mangyari sa kanya, maulit na tong gatong klaseng consolidation. Diba? Ito yung masarap mag-accumulate. Okay? Pero ngayon, huwag kayo magpa-FOMO. Okay? Ang kailangan nyo lang is mag-abang kayo sa dip. Watch the support levels. Diba? Monitor nyo siya palagi and expect volatility. Expect volatility given the RSI is already 90 and above na. 99 weekly. 94 yung weekly. Daily naman is 83. So, parabolic na siya talaga. Paparabolic. Okay? So, yun lang ang caveat natin sa Bitcoin. So, expect volatility, but the long-term and medium-term trend is your friend. So, dun kayo mag-aabang sa support zone. You buy the dip konti-konti. Average down kayo. Okay? Ganun. Huwag mag-all-in sa isang price level. Abang lang kayo palagi pag bumababa siya. The trend is your friend until it bends. Mas maganda, bias low as yun. Okay? Next, ito, gusto ko rin mag-invest kayo dito sa Ethereum. Sa mga, yan, dalawa kasi yung monitor ko, Ethereum saka itong Bitcoin. Ethereum US dollar. Okay? So, Ethereum US dollar, expect it to range at 1,014 support and 890. Ito yung support zones niya. Resistance target natin, 1.6. At itong all-time high niya. 1.6 saka itong 1.420 na all-time high. Okay, pag na-break na yung all-time high na 1.420, expect it to test 1.7 to 2,200. Tuloy-tuloy yung uptrend niya. So, continue to buy the dip. Mas maganda below 1,000 kung makakabili kayo, $1,000. So, $1,100, $1,000, $900. Doon tayo mag-aabang-abang. Bantayan natin yung mga support zones niya. Okay? So, trendy share trend ng Tilid Benz. Kita-kita naman natin. Bullish pa itong si Ethereum. So, next, yung gold, no? Si gold, yeah, binabantayan natin si gold. So, si gold kasi, alam naman natin, inversely related yan sa market. Pag tumataas ang gold, there is fear, there is risk aversion sa market. Lumilipat sila sa mga safe haven assets like bonds, at isa na yung gold doon. Okay, so binabantayan natin tong gold kasi gusto natin magpatuloy pa rin yung downtrend channel niya. Okay? So, as long as below 1965 and 1906 ang gold, as long as tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung downtrend channel niya, it's good news for the equities. So, risk-on mindset ng mga investors. Okay, so pray mag-hold as resistance pa rin itong 1965 at 1906 para tuloy ang ligaya natin ngayong January effect sa market. Okay, monitor nyo lang yan. Kasi hindi siya pwedeng mag-break out na ng 1965 at i-test tong 2000. So pag naging malakas ulit ang gold, expect nyo our markets will be weaker. Inverse yung relationship nila. Okay, clear kayo dun guys. Monitor nyo yung gold para magkaroon kayo ng mga warning signs kung magiging bullish ba or bearish ang market. Okay? So let's go. Local market review tayo. So let's begin with the dollar peso. So saan ba nag-close ngayon ng dollar peso? So, let's look at the BSP website. Ayan. So it closed at 48.05. Again, the dollar peso closed at 48.05. Okay, 48.05. So yan. Bearish. Ang trend niya, bearish. Pag bearish, the dollar is weak and the peso remains strong. Okay? Diba? Alam natin yan. Diba? Dollar, peso. Pag mababa ang dollar, peso, alam natin mas malakas yung piso versus the dollar. So this explains yung downtrend channel niya. Diba? This downtrend channel explains the strength of the peso since the start of the pandemic. Okay, so from 52 ngayon 48 na lang siya. Okay, so support zones ni dollar peso, alam natin lumalaban yung 48 at itong 47.32. Okay, anong magpapa-bullish bias sa atin sa dollar peso? So the dollar peso needs to stay above 48.63 para maging bullish bias itong dollar peso. As long as mababa pa rin itong as long as below 48.63 itong dollar peso, expect it magiging weak pa yan. Expect nyo mag-range lang yan 48, 48.38, 48, 48.63. Okay? Yan. So, anong good news to? Good news to sa mga importers. As long as malakas ang peso against the dollar, so mas mababa yung cost to import. So this is bad news sa mga exporters. Okay? So salo na sa mga dollar earners. Okay? So yun. So, prepare lang po. Bantayan lang po natin. Pagka nag-above 48.69 dollar, bullish bias tayo. As long as below 48.63 siya, it could be a consolidation or bearish bias. Okay? And then we go to the index. Okay? The Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay? So a while ago, we're talking about the January effect. So for the index, for our PSEI to feel the January effect, again, sabi nga natin, number one, kailangan malaki ang volume. Diba? Kailangan, siguro, I believe, more than 7 to 8 billion. More than 7 to 8 billion ang volume. So ngayon, value turnover, to be exact. So ngayon, today's value turnover is 11 billion. And the index closed at 7289.88. So yan, maganda, no? Maganda. At second factor that we have to monitor, yung foreign buying. So net foreign buying ba siya o net foreign selling? Net foreign buying tayo. Net foreign buying at 223 million value turnover. Okay, so looking good to, looking good. Diba? So sabi natin a while ago, the last indicator for us to say na ito na January effect sa blue chip stocks sa PSEI, we need to break and stay above 7.3. So ayan na guys. Kailangan ma-break natin tong 7,300 resistance zones. Okay? So kailangan ma-break natin tong 7,300 resistance zones. Wala yung weekly. Ayan, weekly. Ayan. Okay, we need to break this hard resistance zones at 7311.21 at 73. Diba? So mako-confirm natin yan next week. If we break and stay above the 7,300 zones coupled by value turnover more than 7 billion, diba? Net foreign buying, kailangan may net foreign buying. Yan na yan guys. This is the start of the January effect. And enjoy it. Enjoy this. Enjoy and take this opportunity to start investing. Okay? Lalo na yung mga newbies dyan, newbie investors, no? So, naabang tayo. Diba? Abang palagi sa minor dip, buy the dip, sell on rallies, diba? So, sa mga long-term, yun ang ginagawa ng mga short-term investors. You buy the dip, you sell on the rally or resistance zones. Sa mga medium to long-term investors, you buy the dip, diba? So, yan, nag-average down kayo on dips. Ang nagpo-focus kayo sa mga uptrend na stocks and you accumulate on dips sa may medium to long-term investors. Okay, so mayroon din mga investors that are focusing on fundamentals, strong company fundamentals. So if you're monitoring UTrade, di ba? So mayroon tayong masisipag na sa research. We have some mga nagwagwapuhan at masisipag nating researchers yan. Sila King, si Justin, at yung new guy nila, no? Si
It's Neil or Andrew.
Yun, si Andrew, Neil Andrew. Sila yung tatlo masisipag natin sa research team. Okay? So, yun na. So, if you're medium to long-term investors, focus on their recommendations. You focus on companies that have strong fundamentals, companies that are ready to adapt to the new normal. Diba? And then if you're a short-term investor, you focus on the trader's game plan, the technical analysis. Ito yung pinapresent ko yung charts. Diba? We love volatility. So we buy the dip, we sell on rally. We accumulate during consolidation, we sell and hold pag nag-break up. So yan naman mindset. And the third mindset naman na sinuturo ko sa mga students ko, avoid the downtrend stocks. Focus sa mga uptrend stocks and sa mga nagko-consolidate. Okay? So right now, the index is attempting to break out of this resistance zones at 7311.21. Okay, we need to stay above 7.3 para magkaroon tayo ng bullish January effect. And yung mga next resistance zones natin dito na guys, 7472, 75, and 76. Yan yung tatargetin ng index natin pagka nagstay above tayo sa 7.3. And potentially, pagka nagtuloy-tuloy ang January effect until the first week of February, pwede nating testing into 7, 8, 90, hopefully. Okay, so monitor palagi yung traders game plan, monitor nyo palagi yung weekly webinar natin. We are going to review this, diba, on a day-to-day basis. And rest assured, nandito ako to present to you yung latest updates sa market natin, sa index. Bullish na ba? Bearish na ba ulit? Ito tuloy-tuloy pa rin by January. Okay, so at the moment, expect a range consolidation, a bullish range consolidation between 7,000 and 6,928 support, resistance zones at 773 and 7311. Okay, we need to break and stay above 73 para matrigger ang January effect sa blue chip stocks. Okay, so clear tayo dun, ha? Okay, ito na. Ito yung mga January picks natin. These are the stocks that I want you to monitor. Okay, I want you to monitor and focus palagi, 'di ba? Ito ang mindset natin sa 5 stocks na to. The trend is your friend until it bends. As long as tuloy-tuloy yung uptrend niya, okay, laban tong mga stocks na to. Okay? So continue to buy the dip, particularly sa MM, sa ASEN, dito, yung FA. Okay? APL, ito medyo cautious tayo dyan. Why? Diba? Kasi yung RSI niya medyo mataas na. 90 RSI na. I think it's a bit overbought now on these levels. You have to be cautious. Hindi ka na pwede mag-all in dyan. And I-expect ko dyan, you're just holding the positions you got on the lower levels. So protect nyo nila yung profits nyo. Okay, pero pag FA dito ASEN MM, I suggest mag-buy the dip tayo dyan. Okay, you buy on the support zones. Okay, so these are the 2020 outliers and I believe tuloy-tuloy pa rin sila, ba, nag-roll over sila ngayong 2021. So these are uptrend stocks na I believe tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung uptrend niya. So we ride the uptrend. Yun ang goal natin, particularly when it comes sa MM, ASEN, dito, and FA. Okay? Next, ito guys, I want you to monitor ito. Ito yung napansin ko na potential 2021 outliers for this year. Number 1, PHR. Number 2, Green, Nickel, Asia, Wilcon, Santras, di ba? Lumipad na siya kanina, no? So, if you have watched yung webinar natin, year-end webinar, we recommended yung Santras, no? Potential outlier. So, today, nag-manifest na siya. So, possible, yung breakout niya today, we have to observe this na ngayong January kung tuloy-tuloy na yung pagiging uptrend niya. Okay, potential trend reversal na ba siya? Dito, I believe, tuloy-tuloy pa rin. As long as mag-hold tong 10 pesos level, laban tayo dito, pwede kayo mag-buy the dip. IMI, monitor yung stock ni Yala. All Home, mukhang babalik to sa IPO at 10 pesos. MWC and Frutas Holding. So again, itong mga stocks na to, i-monitor natin. Okay, and we will discuss this sa exclusive page natin, sa UTrade exclusive groups natin. Okay? We have a weekly discussion sa weekly webinar natin sa exclusive page sa UTrade. Okay? So, if you're new sa investing world, if you are new sa UTrade, wala ka pang UTrade account, so later on, we will discuss kung paano kayo makasali sa group, ano yung mga requirements. At magugulat kayo, ganun lang pala yung requirements. Okay? So, para ma-monitor natin to. Kasi sabay-sabay, sa UTrade group na yun, sabay-sabay namin minomonitor yung mga stocks, nagre-recommend kami. And you will also observe sa traders game plan, dito umiikot yung recommendations ng traders ng daily recommendation sa traders game plan. Itong mga stock picks natin pinresent ko today. Okay? So, you might be asking how to join the UTrade Facebook exclusive group. Okay? So, this is where we discuss the weekly and live recorded webinar with Q&A sessions. Okay, we're doing a weekly live and recorded webinars with Q&A sessions. This is also where we post the daily technical and research reports bukod sa email. So this is where you can access it as well. And then this is one of the best features. This is free. This is free for UTrade clients. You don't have to subscribe na parang Netflix. You will pay 900 pesos, 800, 700 pesos a month to subscribe or to enter this UTrade exclusive group, diba? This is free. All you have to do is to open an account. And once it is verified by our team, verified na yung account ninyo, pwede na kayo mag-join dito. Okay? So search lang tong UTrade exclusive the official group to join. And then yung masisipag natin na sa marketing team, si Rika, si Chels, si John, si Christian, si Glenn, okay? Sila yung bahala mag-guide sa inyo kung paano kayo makaka-join sa group. All you have to do is to open an account with us. All you have to do is to open an account for as low as 5,000 pesos. Okay? On January 22, we will have a webinar regarding the basic stock market investing plus yung mutual funds. Okay, UTrade now has two features. You can invest in stocks. And then number two is you can also invest in mutual funds. So what are the mutual funds? So mutual funds, imagine yourself riding a bus or you're riding a jeepney heading towards your direction. Diba? Pagka kasi nag-open ka ng UTrade account, so you're a active investor. So you're going to decide which stocks to buy and to sell. Pag sinabi naman natin mutual fund, so you're trusting your fund to a fund manager or to a fund, and then sila na bahala magpaikot sa pera ninyo. And nagre-report na lang sila sa inyo daily, weekly, or monthly with regards sa performance. And right now, we have partnered with Atram. Atram is one of the top performing mutual funds sa Pilipinas. Diba? So they are doing well to match the market performance and even beat it. Okay, so isa sa mga products na ino-offer natin is the Atram UTrade mutual funds. Okay, so yan. So start your investment journey as low as 5,000 pesos. You can invest in stocks, mutual funds, and you have this free UTrade exclusive official group. Free. Again, free. Wala tong bayad-bayad na, kailangan magbayad muna. Okay? Pag meron kayong kaibigan or mga friends na nagsabi, merong group na nagsasabi, magbabayad daw, please report it to us because they are not authorized to do it. Okay? Please report it to us para masulatan ni attorney yan. Pakulong natin yung joke. Kasi this should be free for you trade investors and these are copyright. May copyright to para sa atin lang ito. Hindi pwede itong malaman dito pwedeng gamitin ng ibang tao. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Join UTrade and invest in. Okay, so ito yung mga example na dinidiscuss natin sa group, di ba? Meron tayo mga webinars, di ba? Meron tayong mga recommendations sa IPO game plan. At ito guys, yung isa sa mga highlights ko last year, last October 14, ito lang yung mga nirecommend ko na stock sa clients. ASEN, CHP dito, now MM. Diba, isa lang yung medyo naging diba, hindi siya nag-perform well. CHP lang. But ASEN dito, now MM, nakaride yung mga clients natin dyan. Okay, sa ASEN, I think nag-recommend tayo dyan ng 3 pesos pa lang. 2 to 3 pesos pa lang. Sa dito, nag-recommend tayo ng below 10 pesos pa lang siya, near 7, 6 pesos. So now, nakabili sila ng 2 pesos pa lang. At itong sa MM, nakabili sila ng 2 to 3 pesos pa lang. Because, isipin nyo, yun yung price ng October. Okay, so ngayon, more than 100% na itinaas. Okay, so now we're opening the live consultation session. So let's go. So sige lang, may mga questions kayo regarding sa stocks. Go lang guys.
Yeah, so thank you for that discussion,
Marami
Kiko.
kayong natutunan sa January
Yes.
effect. Alam niyo na ngayon yung January effect. Thank you.
Alright, so the question and answer portion is now open. We will allot around a minute for everyone who wants to ask some questions. You may send your questions via Q&A window. And I think we have more than 10 questions to answer.
Go. Tapusin natin yan.
Okay, so first question is, hi Sir Kiko, any thoughts sa SRO with detachable warrants ni Tech? May potential ba to play this?
Okay. So thank you for that good question. So pag sinasabi kasi nating warrant, so bukod yan sa, meron kayong options na bukod sa stock, di ba? Kasi may common stock, di ba? So bukod sa common stock, you can also invest sa market natin sa detachable warrants. Okay, pag sinabi kasing warrants, ibig sabihin yan, magkakaroon kayo ng chance to buy a portion of the company. Sabihin natin, diba, warrants ang tawag doon. And then I think meron siyang lifespan eh. For example, 5-year lifespan na iba-buy back kayo ng company at specific price. For example, si Tech, sabihin nating pagbibigyan niya kayo na mag-invest sa warrant sila. Example lang ta 1 pesos. Tapos abangan natin kung ano sasabihin ni Tech, kung ano yung may tawag doon na term sa warrants eh, yung meron siyang redeemable price. Meron kasi mga warrants na after 5 years, for example, mare-redeem for example 2 pesos per share, 150 pesos per share. Yun yung maaabangan nating details sa Tech. Okay, so yun yung isa sa mga magandang potential nyo. Bukod sa common stock, meron kayong warrants. Yung warrants kasi, yun yung chance yung maka-invest sa mababang presyo. Tapos iba-buy back kayo ng company at a particular date or year, nakikita kayo po siya. So yun ang maganda sa warrant. So si Tech, yun, abangan natin kasi I think medyo kulang pa sa details kasi kaka-approve pa lang. So within the year, malilinaw yan. Magkakaroon tayo ng mga malilinaw na details. And rest assured, nag-i-email naman ng UTrade pag nagkakaroon na ng mga offer period. Okay, so yun ang abangan natin. Diba? For example, yung DD REIT. Yan, ako excited na ako dyan. Next month na din yun. Diba? So I think lahat tayo gusto na mag-invest doon. Diba? Yung ASEN, end of the month, mag-i-start na rin. Offer period. No? Offer period, January 18 to 22. Listing date is at the end of the month on January 29. Yan yung maabangan natin. Okay? So, yun naman sabi ko sa warrants. Abangan natin yung details and if maganda yung offer nila, let's go. Bili natin, di ba? Pagka naman tricky, so we stay on the sidelines. Yun po. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Kiko. For our second question, do you think that Silicon Valley Tech stock overvalue?
Yung tech, di ba yan? Tama ba? Yung tech?
Yeah, Tech.
Check natin yung chart kasi ako, I'm basing kasi sa price action. So, check natin yung chart. I-share ko dun to. Okay na yung screen ko. Kita niyo yung chart, no? Okay naman, Rika? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay, no? So, yan. So, si Tech naman, kasi if you're asking me about sa kung expensive ba or cheap yung company, I think the best guys to ask is yung research team natin. At abangan nyo yung kung magkakaroon tayo ng research report on that. I believe they're working on it. Okay, so for me, price action tayo magpo-focus. Okay? So, right now, Tech is doing 737. Okay? So, i-identify natin ngayon saan yung mga potential support zones niya. So, support zone si Tech, dapat ito guys, mag-hold na tong 7 pesos. Gusto ko mag-hold na tong 7 pesos saka itong 687. Ito yung mga support zones na gusto ko mag-hold para masabi natin next na ita-target na niya is 788 pesos at itong 845 na resistance zones. Diba? So if you're going to look sa performance niya, if we're going to use ng Fibonacci projections, so I'm targeting at least 8 pesos to 9.95, assuming mag-hold na tong 7 pesos. Okay? And ultimately, this could go back to 13 pesos. So this stock has a huge potential. Ang problem lang talaga niya is ganito, pagka nag-correct siya, ayan, magko-consolidate naman na matagal. What Tech needs to do is to break out of these resistance zones para masabi natin na pa-uptrend na siya at tapos na tong consolidation between 6 pesos and 780. Kasi ang laki din ng consolidation bias natin dito. Okay, what we need to do and pray for, ito na, mag-break out na to sa 780 and 8 pesos. Otherwise, you can do some range trade strategy on this one. You buy below 7 pesos, you sell at 750 and above. Mas maganda, yan. Yun ang gagawin natin sa Tech. Okay? So, yan. Pagka nag-hold to above 8, you hold na. Ito na yun, pang trend following yun yung stock. At the moment, range trade pa muna siya. Okay? Or pwede kayo mag-buy and breakout as well at dito. Pag na-break na tong 780 to 8. So, yun na marirecommend ko na strategy. You can do a range trade strategy or you can do a buy and breakout pagka maging healthy na yung trend. Okay? When it comes sa fundamentals, so ask natin yung research team. I think malapit na yung study nila dyan. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Kiko. For our third question, meron bang margin ang UTrade account?
For margins, yeah, we do have margins, but kailangan may special, you need to ask first for a special permission dyan eh. At meron kasing mga rules si PSE. at saka yung mga stockbrokers, for example, UTrade. Okay, for if you want to apply for margin, you contact UTrade, particularly yung backroom natin para mabigyan kayo ng margin at para ma-approve yung request niyo. I expect may mga requirements medyo tedious pero yeah, pagka naman nagkaroon kayo ng margin at magaling kayo magchupita short term trades, yeah, you can utilize it well. Yeah, magandang potential ng margin. Pero I'm not suggesting it sa mga beginner traders. Gusto ko magma-margin account kayo, dapat medyo matagal na kayo sa market, medyo veteran na kayo. Kasi unlimited losses to pag gumamit kayo ng margin. Okay? Yun ang tip ko lang based on experience. Okay? Thank you.
All right. For our next question, what can you say about nickel?
Nickel Asia. So we publish a report this week sa Nickel Asia. So ayan. So as you can see in the chart, trendy siya friend until it bends, uptrend pa rin siya. Okay? So I'm targeting, di ba? Pag nag-hold tong support na natin sa 533 and 520. So I'm targeting ito na, yung Fibonacci projections at 6.63 and 7.39. So you continue to buy the dip. So as long as mag-hold yung 520 laban tong Nickel Asia. So pwede na yung bumili on dips. Okay? Next target na natin 7 to 7.39. Okay? I think the company is doing well. So may demand na sa nickel, electric cars, alam mo na, yan ay next big thing. So alam mo na, electric power, battery, ano ang component niya? Nickel. So yeah, interesting. So bukod sa electric cars, mga gadgets as well, powered by battery pa rin, laptops, cellphones. So interesting guys. So bantayan niyo tong nickel. Won't be surprised ha. Baka balikan tong 8 pesos level, so itong all-time high this year. Okay? So bantayan natin siya. Day by day pa rin ha. Hindi naman pwede sabihin natin na to the moon na yan na lilipad agad. Day by day ang review natin sa akin.
All right. Next question, Kiko. When is the best time to sell a blue chip stock?
When is the best time to sell a blue chip stocks? First, ask yourself, ano yung time frame ko? Am I a short-term investor? Pag short-term investor ako, normally sa resistance zones. Pag nag-resist yung resistance zones target ko, number one, or pag meron akong target na profit, for example, target profit ko 3 to 5% lang. Short-term ako, chupitero ako, I will sell. If medium to long term naman ako, so I'm looking forward to next 5 to 10 years sa blue chip stock na to. For example, yung Jollibee. Diba? Bumaba siya last year. So, nung mababa yung Jollibee, I have some friends. Sabi, Kiko, buy me Jollibee kasi 100 pesos na lang. Alam ko naman hanggat may bata, hanggat may demand ng bata, makaka-recover yung Jollibee pagkatapos ng pandemya to. Diba? Alam mo natin hanggat may bata, hanggat kakakain tayo yung chicken joy, titipid tayo, di ba? Hindi naman tayo palagi kakain sa restaurant na mamahalin. Gusto natin may budget meal tayo. Yun. So, if you're looking in the next 5 to 10 years, so blue chip stocks, yeah, buy and hold ka. So, ask yourself first kung ano yung time frame. Okay, short term ka ba or long term? So, yun. Always set a target price, ha? Yun, saka yung resistance zones. Hindi kasi pwede na may in love ka na sa stock eh. Kailangan mayroon kang goals. Hindi pwede na kung ano lang yung makita mo, yun na yung susundin mo. Dapat mayroon kang sariling trading plan. Okay? So yun yung isa sa mapapayo ko sa mga investors dyan at mga chupitero short-term traders.
Okay, thank you so much, Kix. Next question, is it advisable to buy dollars at this time?
Is it advisable to buy dollars at this time? Kung medium kasi, kung short term kasi at the moment medyo alam ko pa downtrend pa kasi. Kung pa downtrend kasi yung it could go down pa kasi guys eh. Yo, ask yourself first kung gagamitin mo ba short term sa pag-import. Yes. Yeah. Bili kayo ngayon hangga't mababa pa. Kasi volatile siya eh. Nagre-range minsan sa 48, 48.30. So pwede ka nang bumili dito near 48. Okay, pero kung long term ang target mo, I suggest hintayin muna natin na maging okay yung trend niya. Kasi as long as near 48 yung dollar at nakikita nyo na downtrend pa siya, I think medyo weak pa to in the medium term. Diba? Kailangan nga, a while ago we discussed, kailangan mag-above 48.63 to. Kailangan mag-breakout siya dun sa downtrend channel na yan para masabi natin, uy, pwede nang bumili ng dollar. Pwede ko nang i-medium to long term hold to. Okay, short term, yeah, you can buy. Lalo na kung nagre-range trade ka. Ang goal natin, bias loss, you can in the short term, you sell pagka nag-spike. Diba? At lalo na kung may mga needs ka. Example, bibili ka na sa Amazon o may i-import ka ng mga raw materials. So yeah, buy dollars talaga on dips. Diba? As low as you can. Kasi kailangan mo agad gastusin yan. Diba? So yun ang may papayo. It depends on your time horizon. Ha? You have to prepare strategies for short to medium to long-term time horizons. Okay? Dami nating tanong ha. Ang ganda to. So, sige.
Yes, all right. For the next question, would you like I w- the wait lang. For the
Sige.
anonymous questionnaire, I would like to ask the ideal percentage to the profit for the short-term traders. Okay.
Kung short-term trader ka, ako kasi normally 3 to 5% masaya na ako. Lalo na pagka 1 day or 2 day hold lang ako. At sometimes isang oras lang 2 hours binebenta ko na. For example, Asin kanina, nag-open siya magkano? 6. Magkano nag-open yung Asin kanina, di ba? So ito yung mga tuturo ko kung short-term trader kayo. Okay? Nag-open ng Asin almost 6:30, di ba? Almost floor yan. Saan siya nag-close? 782. So, itong fluctuation pa lang na to guys, nung nag-open, example, hindi nyo nasalo yung 6:30, bumili kayo 6:40, 6:50, tapos nagbenta kayo ng closing. Eh, no, naka-easy 20% kayo, 10 to 20%. So, pagka short-term trader kayo, always set number 1 target. Tama yan? Tama ka? So, anonymous questionnaire, anonymous viewer. Tama yan. Dapat meron kang target profit zone. Ano yung saan ka magte-take profit? Diba? It could be 2%, 3%, 5%, 10%. And number 2, iset mo yung, ito lang tayo, iset mo yung resistance target mo. Okay? Kasi pag meron kang resistance target, alam mo pagka nauntog dun yung price ng stock, uy, pwede magbebenta na ako. Okay? Diba? Kasi at least alam mo, meron kang trading plan na sa resistance target ko na to, may kita na ako. Then number 2, in-expect ko baka mag-resist yung resistance, yung price action dyan, mag-resist yung price dyan. Pwede na mag-take profit. At ito no regrets. If you sell, tumaas, no regrets. Tandaan nyo, it is not a profit as long as hindi ka nagbebenta. Kasi mamaya, inintay mong tumaas yan, tapos kinabukasan, mababa na naman siya. Diba? Magre-regret ka na hindi ka pala nagbenta, nagbenta na ako. Okay, always follow your trading plan. Profit is a profit. It doesn't matter kung malaki yan o hindi. Mahalaga, kumita ka at na-preserve mo yung capital mo at may trading plan ka and pinalo may trading plan. Okay? Yan. Yun ang papayo ko.
All right. Thank you so much, Kiko. There's someone asked regarding din sa account opening natin na 5,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that a registration fee or is it consumable?
Oh, yeah.
He or
Di
she
ka, di ba?
says yes. Actually, your 5,000 is already your buying power. So once
Yun.
you deposit the 5,000 amount, that 5,000 will be going or will be deposited to your UTrade account. So buying power mo na siya and you would be able to buy stocks or either mutual funds. So yeah, magagamit mo na siya. And I think that 5,000 is only available or
Short time na
available.
pala yan.
Yes.
Grab
Available
it na,
lang siya
guys.
hanggang I think 3 days lang siya after the January 22. Magbibigay
guys.
sila ng magbibigay kami ng due date. So up until January 25, I think. That
Yan, guys.
5,000. Originally, our account opening is worth 10,000, but then since we have an upcoming webinar for stock market and mutual funds, we will give a promo for as low as 5,000 for you to open an account.
Wow.
And
Guys, i-grab nyo yan. Ako, 10,000 ako dati. So, yeah. Actually, nagkaroon pa nga tayo nung 500 lang, as low as 500. So, abangan nyo yan.
yes.
I'm hoping bibalik din yun. Pero yung 5,000, I think it's a good start. I think meron pa naman
Yes.
kayong savings dyan ng 13th month, no? Mga napamaskuhan ninyo sa mga magulang nyo at ninong at ninang. Ayan na. Okay? Sa
Alright.
mga bonus nyo, I think ito na yung time nyo to invest. Okay?
Grab the chance.
Grab the chance na. Nakapag-invest na kayo, may Facebook group pa tayo na nagwe-webinar tayo at nandun yung mga recommendations.
Yes.
Okay?
Alright. So next question, Kicks. Tataas na ba ang ASEN after SRO today?
Taas ang ASEN. For me, bantayan natin. Hindi naman to bolang crystal na I can say na ay nag-bottom na siya sa ganito. Babalik na to sa 11 pesos, 10 pesos. Okay? So we observe it day by day, just like I said a while ago. Observe it day by day. Monitor the key levels. Saan ba yung key levels niya ngayon? Saan siya nagkaroon ng support? Saan siya nagkaroon ng resistance? Today, it established a support at 621. At saan siya nag-resist today? Itong 791. Okay? So ito ngayon ang tradable range ni ASEN. 6.21 and 791. 621 support, 791 resistance. So pagka nag-break siya above 791, expect ito na. Saan yung mga next resistance target natin? Ito na, sa base sa candlestick, 8 pesos, 8.45. Okay, yeah, yan ang mga target natin for next week. Is magbabalik na ba sa 8, 8.45 si ASEN or magre-range pa siya velo moves muna between 621 and 791. Okay, if you will ask me, maganda kaya said you buy the dip. Nakita nyo naman kanina, buy on panic. For example, buy pagka nagpapanik ang market, pag nagpapanik yung stock. Lalo na pagka malapit sa floor price niya. Pagka malapit na sa 30%. Diba? You know naman ASEN, diba? This stock has strong fundamentals. This stock is backed by government funds. Particularly, may foreign investor na nag-invest ngayon, GIC, 20 billion pesos. At ano ba yung product niya? Ano yung specialty niya? Renewable energy. Diba? Yan ang next big thing, I think, sa technology. Because, diba, alam naman natin yung climate change, the world leaders are aiming sa ma-improve yung climate, mag-improve ang climate change natin. At paano mag-improve ang climate change? They need to focus on renewable energy. Kailangan mag-avoid ng mga pollution. Okay? So isa to sa mga stocks na nagpo-focus sa renewable energy. Okay? So maganda yung potential niya plus Ayala brand. Trust the Ayala brand, sabi nga ng friend ko si John Ong. Yung isa sa mga traders sa UTrade. Okay, if you know him. Okay, so trust the brand, sabi nga. So again, strategy. Bigyan ko na kayo ng tip. Nandito tayo sa ASEN. Sa January 29, magkakaroon to ng SRO. Okay? Pag nagkaroon to ng SRO, expect natin potentially baka maulit yung nangyari today. Meron mga magbebenta at opening price. Lalo na yung mga nakabili sa 2.37. Okay? Ba't kasi siya bumaba ngayon? Si ASEN kasi nag-adjust yung price niya kasi nagkaroon ng stock rights offering X date today. Okay? Pag sinabing X date, pagka nagbenta ka sa date na ito, you are now entitled, pagka nagbenta ka ng share sa date na to, you are entitled to have the opportunity to purchase yung stock rights offering niya sa 2.37 pesos. At potentially, yung mga short-term investors dyan na traders, binenta na nila yung mga nabili nila for sure sa 4 pesos, 3 pesos. Diba? Ito, yung mga nabili nila dito, binenta na nila. Diba? Kaya bumaba yung price niya. Diba, nag-take profit na sila kasi bibili na lang nila yung right sa 2.37 pesos. So, yun isa sa mga explanation bakit bumaba yung asset. So, ano nangyari? After nila magbenta nung first 5 minutes, nagkaroon na ng support yung stock, tapos bumalik na siya, nag-normalize na. Okay? So, expect this kind of scenario sa listing date niya. Possible sa listing date niya, yung mga nakabili sa 237, pagka more than, sabihin natin 7 to 8 pesos pa rin price ito o 10 pesos na, magbebentahan yan. So, expect nyo, meron na naman yan. Baka 20% down na naman yan sa opening. Buy it. Okay? Buy tayo ron. Samantalin nyo, pwede kayo maka-intraday bounce. Lalo na yung mga hindi nag-avail ng SRO, yung hindi nakaabot. May chance kayo sa listing date niya, end of the month. Abangan ninyo. Okay? Secondly, yan, you buy on the support zones. I think ito na 6 pesos, 5 pesos. Pwede na natin i-identify that as a support zones. Okay? Ano pa pala magandang ginawa ni ASEN, no? Based sa Fibonacci naman niya, ayun, nag-bounce siya dito. O, ang high niya 1128, 294 yung low. Dito, no? So, nag-bounce siya sa 38.61.8 na Fibonacci retracement. So, yan. So, I won't be surprised. Baka nga bumalik to sa 8 pesos and 8.45 next week. So, yan muna yung range niya. 6 pesos to 8 pesos yung range. So, you buy on dips. Yun ang marirecommend ko sa asin. At you buy the dip sa listing day ng SRO niya sa January 29. Lalo na pag nagpanic yan, magbebentahan tsak yan yung mga chupitero sa 237. May chance kayo na maka-accumulate yung stock na po. Okay, for me, I think medium term play tayo rito. I believe in the company fundamentals, and as a chartist, as a technical analyst, as long as uptrend siya, we ride the trend. Okay, as long as uptrend to, we hold the stock. Okay, so yun ang ipapayo ko. So target ko for the year, I won't be surprised pagka na-reach tong target natin at 13 to 16 pesos. Possible. 11 to 16 pesos yung nakikita kong target kay asset. Kaya maganda rito, you buy as low as you can. You buy 6 pesos and below, pikit buying yan. Unti-unti average lang. 6 pesos, 5 pesos. Go lang, mag-average down tayo. At dun sa listing date, bili din kayo. Okay? So, clear tayo sa asin. Hopefully, may strategy na tayo, lalo na sa mga mag-a-avail ng SRO at hindi naka-avail ng SRO. At to those who are planning to buy this stock next week. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Kix. Another question. Hi, I'm just a new investor. Just want to ask, what is the RSI and how does it use?
So RSI, Relative Strength Index. So I suggest join ka sa Basic Technical Analysis webinar soon. So we're just ironing out the schedule kung kailan yung mga trainings, basic and advanced technical analysis. RSI is a momentum indicator, relative strength index. Okay, this is also used to gauge if a stock is overbought and oversold. Okay, so particularly if a stock is below 30 RSI, pag below 30 RSI, we consider it as oversold. Ito yung mga times na pwede ka nang bumili, lalo na kung medium to long-term investor ka or naghahanap ka ng bounce play. Look what happened dito sa asset. The moment it went below 30 RSI, nagkaroon na siya ng short-term bottom dito near 130. And this happened during at the height of the pandemic. Okay, so you're using RSI to determine if a stock is overbought or oversold. This scenario here, ginamit natin yung RSI as oversold siya. Ibig sabihin, sobrang baba na niya. Pwede nang, baga, potentially, dito na magbo-bottom. Okay? And then, we also using RSI to determine if it is overbought. Pag sinabing overbought, ibig sabihin, extreme na siya. Extreme na yung stock na yun. Okay? Normally, pagka extreme na yung stock, possible magko-correct na siya. At kung saan, pagka nag-above 80 and 90 RSI ang stock, ano napansin nyo dito? What happened kay Asen nung nag-90 RSI na siya? Nagkaroon na tayo ng correction. Diba? So, particularly pag nagre-resist yung price niya pag nagna-90 RSI. Diba? At nagkakaroon ng massive correction after mag-breakdown ng stock pagka na-reach tong 90 RSI. So, yan yung basic tools na ginagamit natin sa RSI to determine if it is overbought, oversold, and we're also using RSI as a momentum indicator pagka nag-break siya above 60. Coming from a low or coming from a low side ng RSI, for example, nag 50 RSI lang siya or below 50, ano napansin niyo pagka nagbe-break siya above 60 RSI? Diba? Lumalakas yung price siya, tumataas. So, ba? So you're using RSI if it breaks above 60, coming from a downtrend ng stock, coming from a sideways consolidation ng stock. Pagka nag-break above 60 RSI, you're using this as a momentum indicator to buy the stock. Lalo na, ito yung mga ginagamit ng mga momentum traders. Ito yung isa sa mga ginagamit ko rin sa system. Kung bakit nagsasabi ako, buy on breakout sa recommendation sa Traders King. So I'm using RSI. Isa to sa mga helpful. Okay, if you want to learn more about RSI, you join our basic technical analysis webinar. So watch out for the schedule. Hopefully, naturuan ko kayo ngayon ng basics. Okay, basics. Okay, about the RSI. Okay? So, ano pa?
Thanks, Kix. Another one, ask ko lang, mas okay po bang mag-take profit sa isang stock? For example, nakabili ka na sa malalim, tapos bibilhin mo ulit yon sa same stock, dip.
Yeah, totoo. Kasi kung trading plan mo, masaya ka na sa kumita ka ng 10%, 20%, lalo na kung naka 100% ka, ang ganda ng bili mo sa baba. Yeah. Sabi ko nga, it is not a profit as long as hindi mo pa binebenta. Kailangan mabenta mo siya at dumating na yung pera sa'yo. Okay? So yeah, it is part of your discipline, part of your trading plan. Set a profit strategy. Kailangan, alam mo, take profit strategy mo. Okay? Tama yun. And ask yourself, ikaw lang makakasagot yan kung saan ka masaya na mag-take profit. Pero yeah, totoo yan. Isa yan sa part ng mga risk management. Dapat marunong ka mag-take profit. Marunong ka mag-cut loss. Diba? Marunong ka bumili sa support. Tama. At yun. Okay.
Alright. For the next question, may sales load charge po ba for mutual funds?
Oh, hindi ako familiar about it sa fees, no? So yeah, we'll get back to you. So tatanong natin yan sa backroom at sa mga sa products team natin, no?
Yeah, I
Actually
think we
kasi
could email
take
her
note natin yan.
question.
Take note natin yan. Yeah, maganda yung tanong niya. Tama yan. Okay.
Okay. For the next question,
Mm.
saan magpapadala ng application na hard copy? Alright. So with
Yeah.
regards sa account opening details, you may email us. We will show the slide to your screen yung email address namin later. So dun nagpapadala. I think it's a soft copy. Then the hard copy will be sent through our head office sa Makati.
Okay,
Alright.
nice.
Next question, Kicks. Will be the upcoming inspection of Dito equipment affect the stock trend?
At the moment, check natin si dito. Sabi naman nila, whether or not maganda or hindi ang resulta ng audit, they are on track to open or to launch commercial operations on March. Okay? So as you can see, the trend is your friend sa dito, uptrend siya sa daily chart, particularly sa weekly chart as well. Okay, sabi ko nga, as long as mag-hold yung 10 pesos, laban tong dito. Okay? So, next target na siguro niya, itong 1360 resistance today at itong 1474. Okay? Yan ang target natin. Potential pa na target ni dito, all-time high. Ito, watch out for these levels. 1583 at itong 17.11. As long as mag-hold tayo above 10 pesos, laban yan. By the dip. Next potential target natin, I won't be surprised, 1583 and itong 1711. Watch out for it. 1583, 1711, 1474, 1360. Okay? You buy on dips, guys. Huwag kayo ma-FOMO. Bantayan nyo lang yung dip given volatile siya. So you buy the dip. Buy the dip sa dito. Yun ang masasuggest ko. Okay?
Alright, thanks, Kicks. For the next question, is it practical to invest in Double Dragon?
Double Dragon REIT ang masasuggest ko. Why? Because alam mo na mag-IPO siya. You know what happened sa Merrimart? Diba? I won't expect na kasing lakas na ng Merrimart sa opening. Pero I think knowing how India do the magic talaga, it could be a strong IPO. Hindi siya tulad ni MM na ceiling. So expect natin dito, I'm expecting at more than 10 to 20% gains the next 2 to 3 months ng listing niya. Kasi pag sinabi nating REIT, pang medium to long term hold mo siya eh. Diba? You're aiming here sa dividends niya eh. Kung ano yung dividend rate na ibibigay sa atin annually. And I heard kasi range na ng 4% and up na, no? So, pina-finalize na lang yung details. O ba? Ano yung 4% per annum makikita yun? Hindi natin makikita sa bangko yun, di ba? So, medium to long term hold, maganda yung ganung potential. Plus, alam mo yan, capital appreciation din, di ba, ng REIT. Diba? As you can see, yung Ayala REIT, ito yung unang REIT na nag-launch, nag-IPO last year. Diba? Somewhere around 25 o 27 siya. Ngayon, 29 pesos na siya. No? So, kumita na, kumbaga yung REIT. Diba? Kumikita na. And I know naman yung ilalagay niya sa REIT, yung mga money machine din niya. Yung kumikitang assets niya. Diba? Yung Double Dragon dun sa may MOA area. Diba? So, yun ang mapapayo ko. Go for the REIT. Bakit ayoko pa nung stock nila? Common stock. Ayan. Medyo downtrend pa po kasi. So, hindi ko pa siya gusto. Downtrend pa yung channel niya. Diba? So, I was expecting kasi mag-stay na to above 16 para i-recommend ko. Gusto ko talaga mag-stay na to above 16 para i-review natin at ma-recommend ko na pwede nyo nang bilhin. At the moment kasi, baka yan lang yung range niya. 14 to 16 pesos pa. So, why are you going to focus on a downtrend na stock? Diba? Doon tayo sa, alam natin, potential, pwede mag-uptrend. Kaya mas marirecommend ko at the moment yung mag-REIT. Di-REIT muna tayo. Plus, ang mura niya, di ba? Maximum offer price of 2 pesos per share. So, yun. So, binabantayan po natin. So, yeah. Tingnan natin na, guys. Rika, ganun na lang ulit. Pagka kinapos tayo sa oras, yeah, sasagutin ko
Yeah.
na lang isa-isa. Don't worry. Maganda yan. Marami kayong questions. And rest assured, you will receive an answer. So, isa-isahin ko sila. Okay, so yeah, sorry mag-last question na tayo. Thank you Thank you for your enthusiasm. Mag-leave lang kayo ng question, sasagutin ko yan. You will receive an email in the next 3 to 4 working days. Okay? So, sasagutin ko 'to isa-isa, huwag kayong mag-alala. Mag-question lang kayo. Okay? I-record namin 'tong mga questions. Okay, so for the last question.
All right. For the last question, what is the possible impact in our stock market if UK COVID variants enter Philippines?
Okay. Number 1, I think it was already priced in. Why? Did you heard about the news nung 2 days ago, no? Nung January 6, nung sinabi na nagkaroon doon sa PAL na flight, may domestic Filipino worker daw na nag-positive nung dumating siya sa Hong Kong. So this explained yung performance ng index natin nitong 6,000 di ba nag low siya at 6,928.90, di ba? So I think it is a bit priced in already, di ba? And they are monitoring ngayon yung daily cases natin. So good news naman, nagre-range ang daily cases natin sa between 900 to 1,800, 1,700 cases per day. So you have to monitor that. Dapat hindi tayo bumalik sa 5,000 cases per day, 6,000, 5,000 cases per day and up. Yan ang iiwasan natin. I expect the market to become choppy pag nagkaroon tayo ng ganong karaming cases per day to confirm a second wave. Yun ang kinakatakot natin. And sabi ko nga a while ago, ang laban ngayon sa market sentiment, I think, is a battle between the second wave threat and the vaccine rollout. Okay, we need to have positive news regarding sa vaccine rollout natin and the vaccine procurement process natin. Pagka in-announce ng government na na-secure na natin yung vaccines, so yun, won't be surprised kung maging bullish na tayo. Okay, kasi sabi naman nga ng Moderna and Pfizer, they can eliminate yung, I read it a while ago lang, they can eliminate daw yung threat ng mutation, yung vaccine na niro-roll out nila ngayon. So this is a positive news sa market. Okay, so kailangan na lang talaga, we need to be very cautious. We need to be very cautious with our health sa investment plan natin. So suggest ko yun nga, follow the health protocols, safe distancing, mag-mask kayo palagi mag-alcohol. Okay? And yeah, monitor nyo lang yung daily COVID cases natin. As long as below 2,000 tayo per day and the government is now proactive, yun ang nakikita ko ngayon, di ba? Proactive na sila, nagkaroon na ng mga bans sa flight and na-isolate na nila agad yung mga potential na PUI sa COVID UK variant, di ba? So that's a good news. Kasi last year, they become so relaxed. Hinintay pa talaga nila na dumami yung cases sa atin before they initiate these plans, no? So they learned a lot last year and hopefully they can apply it this year, 'di ba? Kasi if you will observe naman sa Southeast Asia, tayo pa rin yung ngayon nag-i-improve talaga. Tayo pa rin yung medyo na flattened yung curve. Kasi yung Southeast Asia, some countries are now experiencing the second wave. Singapore, 'di ba? Indonesia, nasa first wave pa rin nga sila eh. Diba? Indonesia, Malaysia, yan, may threat na ng second wave. Even Vietnam, I think tumataas na yung cases nila. So that is a positive news ngayon sa market. So kailangan may vaccine rollout tayo, may vaccine rollout schedule na rin, makapag-procure na tayo. Plus, yung daily cases dapat below below 2,000 cases tayo or even below 1,000. Better yan. Okay? And last but not the least, yung sinasabi nilang threat ng second wave sa Christmas season, sabi nga may friend kasi ko na doktor, watch down daw natin, dapat third week. Pagka third week, hindi pa rin nag-spike yung cases natin, mukhang yan. Yun ang good news, mukhang hindi ganun kalaki yung impact ng Christmas season para magkaroon tayo ng second wave. Okay, so ingat na palagi, follow the health protocols.
Alright. Are there anything else, Kicks? Okay na yun?
So yeah, so abangan ko yung mga questions niyo. So
Yeah.
huwag kayong mahiya. Feel free to ask questions. Sasagutin natin yan and we will email yung mga answers. Okay, so type nyo lang yung mga questions. Humabol kayo ngayon. Okay?
Yes, we will
So,
give
thank you.
we will give around 3 minutes to 5 minutes for
Yeah.
them to send the questions via Q&A
Go.
window.
Go.
Rest assured that your questions will be sent through via email. So hasagutin niya na ating technical analyst. All right. So while we are waiting for the other questionnaires to send via Q&A window, we would like to thank everyone for participating in our webinar and Q&A. So on behalf of Unicapital Securities Inc. and Kiko, of course, I would like to thank everyone who joined in our afternoon's webinar, and I hope you all enjoyed and learned a lot this afternoon. So for news and updates, kindly like us on Facebook, UTrade by Unicapital Inc. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, UTrade PH. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So the recorded webinar will be sent through via email, of course. Ayan. So, of course, feel free to reach us if you need assistance. Please email utrade@unicapital-inc.com. So, if you're interested to open a UTrade account, please email us at utrade@unicapital-inc.com. And for inquiries, you may contact the numbers provided on your screen for our UTrade sales team, UTrade customer support, and UTrade marketing team. All right? You may take a screenshot for these contact numbers. Kiko, are you saying something? I think we cannot hear you.
Hello. Ayan. Hello.
Ayan.
Yeah,
Yes.
yan. Save niyo yung mga numbers na yan, guys. Yan yung kukontakin niyo. Gusto niyo mag-open ng account. Kung may tanong kayo sa SRO, sa mga ASIN, sa mga IPO, upcoming IPO, yan. Diyan niyo magtatanong. Okay? Yeah. Abangan natin. I think meron 3 to 4 IPOs daw this year. So, nauna na ididirit. No? So, may 3 pa. So, let's see kung maingganyo pa sila. Okay?
Alright. That's correct. Alright. So please don't forget to answer our survey questions that will be sent to you via email after this webinar. So thank you everyone and stay safe.
Yes,
Bye,
safe, guys.
Kicks. Thanks,
Bye.
Kiki.
Happy weekend.
Bye.
Bye.